Now we will discuss the problem, that is, in a triangle XYZ, angle Y is a right angle, XZ is 17 centimeters, YZ is 15 centimeters. Then find sin X and tangent. First, we have to take a one right angle triangle. See here, XYZ is a right angle triangle. It is given right angle at Y. So this is a 90 degrees. You know that, at Y. And now XZ is the hypotenuse, which is opposite to the right angle. And YZ is equal given 15 centimeters and XZ is given 17 centimeters. See here in the problem, right? And now you know that if you have all sides of right angle triangle, then you can find all trigonometric ratios, right? So what is given in the problem? In a right angle triangle XYZ, angle Y is equal 90 degrees, XZ is equal 17 centimeters, YZ is equal 15 centimeters. So now you know that according to Pythagoras theorem, sum of square of other two sides equals to square of hypotenuse, right? So right here xy square plus yz square equals to xz square. And now how much x value? Not given in this problem. You have to find out x value. So here write as usual xy square plus yz square. What is how much yz value? So here, see here 15. So 15 square right here. How much xz value? See here 17 is given. So right here 17 square. And now as usual right here xy square, which is you find out. And how much 15 square? 225. How much 17 square? 289. And now we have to take 225 to the right side. You will get xy square equals to 289. 225 plus 225 becomes minus 225. And xy square equals to 289 minus 225. How much? 64. And therefore xy equals to square root of 64. xy is equal to 17 centimeter. Sorry, 88 centimeters. So 8 into 8, 64. The square root of 64 is 8 centimeters. And now you find out sin x. What is definition of sin x? Sin value definition: opposite side by hypotenuse. H means hypotenuse respect to angle x. See here. So in the figure, angle x here. So what is the opposite side of angle x? YZ is the opposite side of angle x. And now right here YZ by what is the hypotenuse? XZ. How much YZ value? 15. How much XZ value? 17. So the value sin x value is 15 by 17. And now you find out tangent. You must concentrate the angles. If the angle changes, the opposite sides and adjacent sides also changes. There you have to remember, you must careful have while writing opposite sides and adjacent sides, for which angle have to selected opposite sides and adjacent side. That is very, very, very important. So here, what is the opposite sides respect to angle Z? See here in the figure, here angle Z. What is the opposite sides of for respect angle Z? XY. And now you know that definition of tangent: opposite sides by adjacent side. Opposite side by adjacent side. What is the adjacent sides of respect angle Z? What is the adjacent side of respect angle Z? This is the adjacent side of respect angle Z. So right here YZ. And now how much xy? Xy, you find out xy is equal to 8. And now yz value 15. This is the tan z value. And next problem is, in triangle ABC, right angle is at B, AB equals 5 centimeters and angle ACB equals 30 degrees. Determine the length of the sides BC and AC. So you have to take one right angle triangle. See here, what is given in the problem? Right angle at B. So this is the 90 degrees right here and B. And then A and C is right here in figure. And now what is given? AB equals 5 centimeters is given. So this is in the figure, AB equals to 5 centimeters. And now what is asking to find out? BC and AC. And what is given? In a right angle ABC, angle B is 90 degrees and AB equals to 5 centimeters. And now how can you find AC length and BC length? See here, according to angle C, AB is the opposite sides of the respective angle C. BC is the adjacent sides to respective angle C, right? So you have to take related ratio these two sides with respect to angle 30 degrees. Which trigonometric ratio related to opposite sides and adjacent sides? Tan theta is related to opposite sides and adjacent side. Cot theta also related to opposite sides and adjacent sides. But we have to take tan ratio. That you have to think what you have find, what he has given, which triangle ratio is suitable. So here tan theta is suitable for the problem. Now you take tan theta. Tan 30 degrees equals to opposite sides by adjacent side, right? What is the opposite sides of respective angles 30 degrees? AB is the opposite sides. What is the adjacent sides? Respective angle C, that is 30 degrees. BC is the adjacent side. So right here. How much AB? 5 centimeter. Now you have to find out BC. Right, as usual, BC right here. And you know that tan 30 value equals to 1 by root 3. 5 by BC. And now BC equals to, we have to cross multiplication. That is 1 into BC, 5 into 3. 5 into root 3, 5 root 3 centimeters. You will get BC equals to 5 root 3 centimeters. And now next is, you have to find out AC. So see here, what is the ratio related to these two sides? Opposite sides and a hypotenuse, respective angles 30 degrees. The sine is the relative to the opposite sides and hypotenuse. So we have to take sine value, sine 30 degrees equals to AB by AC. What is the sine 30 value? 1 by 2. And BC equals to how much? 5. AC is, you have to find out. So write as usual AC here. And then cross multiplication. AC is equal to 5 to the 10 centimeters. Then you find out AC equals 10 centimeters. The next problem. If sine A minus B equals to 1 by 2, cos A plus B equals to 1 by 2, 0 less than A plus B less than or equal to 90 degrees and A greater than or equals to B. Find A and B. So here you observe the condition is A and B has two angles and sum of these two angles is greater than 0 degrees or less than or equal to 90 degrees. Okay. And what is the relation between A and B angles? So this is the condition is A is angle A is greater than or equal to angle B. This is given two conditions. Okay. And now how can solve this problem? Let's see. sin A minus B equals to 1 by 2. Implies sin A minus B equals to, here given sine ratio. So we have take this value in sine ratio. For which angle of sine ratio is equals to 1 by 2? You know that sine 30 degrees is equal to 1 by 2. So write here sine 30 instead of 1 by 2. Right? And now cross the sine ratio. Then you will get A minus B equals to 30 degrees. Okay? And now next, what is given? Cos A plus B equals to 1 by 2. Place cos A plus B. We have to write value of 1 by 2 in cos. How much? In cos 60 degrees, you know that cos 60 degrees equals to 1 by 2, right? So instead of 1 by 2, write cos 60 degrees. Because here left side given cos ratio, right? So we have take instead of 1 by 2 cos angle. So you know that cos 60 degrees equals to 1 by 2. Cos 60 degrees. And cross, and then you will get A plus B equals to 60 degrees. Now you are adding these two, equation 1 and equation 2. By adding 1 and 2. A minus B equals 30 degrees. A plus B equals 60 degrees. Cross minus B plus B. And how much? A and A plus A equals to, you have 2A, and 30 plus 60 you have 90 degrees, and A equals to 90 by 2. A equals to 45 degrees. These values substitute in equation 2. First we have take A plus B equals 60 degrees, and then you can find A value 45 degrees. So we have to take 45 degrees and B right here, and now 60 degrees. B equals to 45 degrees, have to take right side. We will get B equals 60 degrees plus 45 is becomes minus 45 degrees. So B equals to 60 minus 45 is equals to 15 degrees. This is the B angle. We observe the sum of two angles is equals to 90 degrees, and then angle A is greater than to the angle B. This is conditions applied. Okay, so this is the problem solving. Now we have to take two problems from exercise 11.2. Okay, before you going to solve these problems from exercise 11.2, we have to learn each and every value of trigonometry ratios for some specific angles. These problems depends on the table value of the trigonometry ratios for some specific angles. This is very, very important. So first problem, sine 45 degrees plus cos 45 degrees. You know that sine 45 degrees value is 1 by root 2. Okay, and how much cos 45 degrees value? So 1 by root 2 is the cos 45 degrees value. What is LCM equals to root 2? Root 2 is the LCM. Okay, in denominator same, then you add it as it is denominators. 1 plus 1 equals to 2 by root 2. Root 2 into root equals to will get 2. So they cross them, will get root 2. So root 2. Cos 45 degrees by sec 30 degrees plus cosec 60 degrees is a given problem. So first write here cos 45 degrees, how much? 1 by root 2, and sec 30 degrees, how much? 2 by root 3, and cosec 60 degrees value, that is 2 by root 3. And now 1 by root 2. We added these two numbers. Here, see here, denominators are same, root 3, that is LCM is equals to root 3. Then we added 2 plus 2 equals to 4. And now, you write 1 by 2, 1 by root 2 as it is, and into, and write reciprocal of denominator, that is root 3 by 4. 1 into root 3, root 3. So 4 into root 2, 4 root 2. That is the answer. Show that root 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A equals sec A plus tan A. First, we have to take LHS side and then find out RHS side value. How can solve this type of problem? You can solve this type of problem by using rationalizing denominator. Let's start. LH is equals to root 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A. By rationalizing denominator. What is the rationalizing factor of 1 minus sin A? 1 plus sin A. So you have to multiply numerator and denominator with 1 plus sin A. Okay. You know that 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A, that is 1 plus sin A whole square. And now here, see here, 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A. This is in the form of A plus B into A minus B. Right? What is A plus B into A minus B? You know that A plus B into A minus B equal to A square minus B square. Okay. So see here, let A equals to 1 and B equals to sin A. Here A minus B and A plus B. So A plus B into A minus B equals to A square minus B square. And 1 minus A into 1 plus B in the form of A plus B into A minus B. So you can write in the form of A square minus B square. So 1 whole square, you will get 1 whole square sin A whole square, right? And now write here sin A 1 plus sin A whole square as it is. And now 1 square equals to 1, sin A whole square equals to sin square A. From trigonometric identities, you know that sin square A plus cos square A equals to 1, right? And now we have to take sin square A to the right side. You will get cos square A is equal to 1 plus sin square A will become minus sin square A. Right? 1 minus sin square A is equals to cos square A. So we have to take 1 plus sin A whole square by. So we have to take cos square A instead of 1 minus sin square A here. So right here cos square A instead of 1 minus sin square A. And now square root separated of numerator and denominator. See here. And now cancel square root and square and cancel square root and square. You get 1 plus sin A by cos A. So this is the 1 by cos A plus sin A by cos A. This is nothing but 1 by cos A plus sin A by cos A. So you know that 1 by cos A is a inverse of sec A, right? This is answer sec A. Sin A plus cos A is answer tan A. Then you will get. Next problem. If cosecant theta plus cot theta is equal to k, then prove that cos theta is equal to k square minus 1 by k square plus 1. Okay. This problem is very important. So many times asking in examination. So all students should practice these type of problems. Okay. Let's start. What is given in this problem? Cosecant theta plus cot theta is equal to k is given. What has asking to find out cos theta value, that is k square minus 1 by k square plus 1. Okay. Let's start. First we have to take cosecant theta plus cot theta is equal to k. Okay. You know that third trigonometry identity, that is 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. Okay. You have to take cot square theta to the right side. You will get cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Okay. So right here, this one, cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Okay. And now observe this one. This is in the form of a square minus b square. You know that a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So this is, we have to change into the a plus b into a minus b. Okay. Here let a is equal to cosecant theta and let b equals to cot theta. See here how can change this one into the a plus b into a minus b. Let's see. Cosecant theta plus cot theta. See here a is equal to cosecant theta, cot theta is b. So a plus b. And next one is a minus b. A means cosecant theta minus b means cot theta. Okay, equals to 1. And now we have cosecant theta plus cos theta is equal to k. So write here k instead of cosecant theta plus cos theta. And now you have to write cosecant theta minus cot theta as usual is equal to 1. Now k is we have to take to the right side. You will get cosecant theta minus cos theta is equal to 1 by k. Here k is multiplied. We have to take k to the right side. Then it becomes divide. Let us take equation 1 and it is let us take equation 2. Now by adding equation 1 and equation 2, you get, write again, cosecant theta plus cot theta is equal to k. Cosecant theta minus cot theta is equal to 1 by k, the second equation. And now add these two equations. Here cot theta get cancelled. Now cosecant theta you get 2 cosecant theta is equal to, here added a k plus 1 by k. Now 2 cosecant theta is equal to, what is LCM? K is LCM. K into k square plus 1 by k. You get k square plus 1 by k. Now 2 cosecant theta. So here 2 is you have to change to the right side. We will get cosecant theta k square plus 1 by 2k. Here 2 is multiplied. We have to take to the right side. Then it becomes divide. Okay. This is let us say equation 3. Again by subtracting equation 1 and equation 2. Okay. So cosecant theta plus cot theta is equal to k. Again you take cosecant theta minus cos theta is equal to 1 by k. And now here second one is subtract from first one, right? So second one it changes their symbols. So plus it becomes minus, minus it becomes plus, plus it becomes minus. Now cosecant theta get cancelled. You get here 2 cot theta and now k minus 1 by k. Okay, 2 cot theta is equal to, here LCM is k into k square minus 1 by k. And now cot theta equals to k square minus 1 by 2k. Here 2 is multiplied. Then we have to take 2 to the right side. It becomes divide. Okay, we will get cot theta value. This is let us equation 4. Now by dividing 4 by 3, you get, see here, you have cosecant theta value and cot theta value. What you have LH side? Cosecant theta and cot theta. So cot theta by cosecant theta. And now what we have right side? K square plus 1 by 2k and k square minus 1 by 2k. Okay, k square minus 1 by 2k. So first we have this one in numerator place, k square minus 1 by 2k, and third one, this is one right in denominator place, k square minus 1 by 2k. You know that cot theta value, that is cos theta by sin theta. Okay, and now cosecant theta, inverse of sin theta. So you have to write 1 by sin theta instead of cosecant theta. Here right side k square minus 1 by 2k, k square plus 1 by 2k. Okay, here sin theta get cancelled in denominator places. Now you get cos theta. Here 2k are cancelled in denominator place. Now you get k square minus 1 by k square plus 1. So here you get cos theta is equal to k square minus 1 by k square plus 1. See here problem. Simplify secant a into 1 minus tan a into secant a plus tan a. This is asking simplification. Okay, how can simplify this problem? Let's see. First we have to take secant a into 1 minus tan a into secant a plus tan a. Now just multiplying secant a with 1 minus sin a. See here, secant a into 1, secant a into sin a, plus into minus minus secant a into sin a, you get secant a into sin a. And now this is one, write as usual, secant a plus tan a. Now right here secant a as usual, secant a minus, you know that secant a is 1 by cos a. Cos a is a multiplicative inverse of secant a. So I am writing as 1 by cos a instead of secant a. And next sin a. Now again I am writing as usual here secant a plus tan a. Okay, here as usual write here secant a again, and 1 into sin a by cos a. Now write as usual secant a plus tan a again. Here sin a by cos a, you know that tan a. Okay, so right here secant a as usual, secant a, sin a by cos a, we have tan a, and now right I am writing as usual here secant a plus tan a. We observe this one, secant a minus tan a, secant a plus tan a. This is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. Okay, you know that a plus b into a minus b equals to a square minus b square. So but here a is equal to secant a and b is equal to tan a. So you can write in the form of a square minus b square, that is secant square a square means secant square a, b square minus tan square a. Okay, you know that secant square a minus tan square a value is equal to 1. This is the simple equation. This answer is equal to 1.